Hey there everyone, Woodhouse204 here again. I love mechs. Ever since I saw Gundam Wing on Cartoon Network and Neon Genesis Evangelion on the Sci-Fi Channel in the UK, I was astounded by the amazing artwork and just how cool it would be to control a giant robot. And since I also love video games and RPGs in particular, Front Mission felt like a game series made for me. So back in February this year, Square Enix and Forever Entertainment announced that the Front Mission franchise would be returning to the Nintendo Switch as a remake of the first game, Front Mission First Remake. In the announcement video made during the Nintendo Direct, we were told that this game would be releasing in the summer, with Front Mission 2 being quoted as later. We then heard nothing for months, until the next proper Direct that happened on the 13th of September, 6 weeks ago. This time we were shown a changed release time for Front Mission First Remake of November, but also an equally vague window of 2023 for Front Mission 2, as well as an announcement for Front Mission 3, a beloved game in the series and one that I personally hoped would be revisited for a remake. But not like this. I was skeptical during the lack of information that had happened between February and September for the progress of the first game, but when such a tenuous release window of November is announced for a game that should be going gold any minute now, you would think that we would have been shown more than 3 minutes of gameplay within 2 rough-looking trailers. Not only that, but Square Enix have also been very keen on releasing demos for some of their lesser-known properties recently, yet there is nothing to be seen on that front either. Something is going on, and it isn't good. Searching for other information on social media platforms is just as frustrating though, with Forever Entertainment's Twitter page showing 3 tweets regarding the release, 2 of which retweeting February's Nintendo Direct, and all of which are from at least 6 months ago. Hey, Front Mission First Remake does have its own Twitter account though, but it just hasn't retweeted anything since September's Nintendo Direct, so seemingly a communication shutdown across the board. But I wasn't finished there. It seems that the Front Mission First Twitter profile, there is a Discord channel that is open to the public, so I joined in the hopes of finding some more information that would only be shared with the hardcore, the people who were going to buy this game no matter what, who love the franchise and would spread the good name of Forever Entertainment far and wide for taking on this small but beloved IP. You can already guess where this is going, right? Any attempt at asking for more info was answered with "coming soon" by the staff members, with another Discord user's question of the release being answered with "November stays." I reached out to Forever Entertainment to see if they would comment as to the validity of this November release window and if they had any other info they wished to share. The only reply I received was from one of the moderators of the Discord channel, as you can see here. As for their PR department, I've received nothing. There are several problems to this approach from both Forever Entertainment and with Square Enix regarding this project in general. Forever Entertainment opened big with a CG trailer to announce to the world their intentions to make Front Mission 1 for summer of 2022, as well as making Front Mission 2 at a later date. Now this is purely speculation on my part, but as they came closer and closer to the end of what could conceivably be called summer without any further information to offer, they were probably told by Square to prepare something for the next Nintendo Direct and get their together. So they put together another small trailer, this time with actual in-game footage, and that November release window, so they could buy themselves more time, but they kept the media in darkness as to how realistic this is. And this is where the problem lies. I'm actually a fan of the sudden drop PR move of announcing a game that is already finished. I believe that gives it a much bigger impact and prevents issues like the one we're having here from happening. By announcing way too early about their progress and then saying nothing, Forever Entertainment opened themselves up to doubt. They can't control the message about the game because they choose not to. And they allow YouTubers like myself to make wild accusations about what's actually happening when I have very little to actually go off of. Don't get me wrong, by the way, I want the game to be great. I want it to come out this month in November and be amazing. I want them to do a good job. It's just when you announce that something is coming out, miss that window entirely and then tell us next to nothing about it, you're gonna get people wondering what the hell is going on. That is my issue here. Now, whilst what's happening with the Front Mission franchise is bad, it doesn't compare to what makes me wonder about the state of Square Enix as a company and as a holder of many beloved JRPG classic IPs. Whilst they did hire Forever Entertainment to take on this task, and the PR blunders they have made are not Square's fault, it does make you wonder what the hell is going on when Square looks at what Forever is doing and then deciding to give them further access to other games in the franchise. Because remember, Front Mission 3 was not part of the first announcement trailer back in February. That means that Square looked at the progress being made on this first game that was made under this partnership, which was not going to hit its intended launch window, and which had given the world very little in-game footage and no working demo to see. Square then decided, yes, this is the way an IP partnership should be, and allowed them to announce that Forever Entertainment would now be making Front Mission 3 as well during that September Direct. Something horrible must be happening over at Square Enix for them to think handing over the keys to these cult classics is the correct move for them. That's pretty much all I have to say on the matter. What I would say to die-hard fans of the Front Mission series is be skeptical. Wait for reviews to hit, and for them to prove me wrong. If you don't want this franchise that you love to be left in the hands of a company that doesn't seem to respect it, then you know what to do. Right? Please? I love Front Mission 3, please don't let them continue to make it. Anyway, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to look around at my other stuff. I more or less cover only RPGs and strategy RPGs here, and I think I have something for everybody. Also, please consider subscribing, as I'll be doing more pieces like this in the future, and probably more stuff on Front Mission depending on what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.